Hey guys, Kay here. I'm here today to do my July wrap up and my August TBR. For July, I picked Night by Eli Wessel. I'm butchering the name, but I absolutely loved that book. It was my favorite book of the month. I also chose Maximum Ride, The Angel Experiment by James Patterson. Loved this book. It's a really quick read if you have not read it. It's a YA series. Highly recommend it. Definitely action packed. I'm definitely going to read the second one right after that. For planning on reading the second one in August. I picked Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris. This was one of my 2022 22 books of 2022 that I wanted to read. And this was a 5-star read. I listened to the audiobook. It was good. Originally I chose A Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. This is the third book of the series, so I listened to the audiobook for Game of Thrones. This was a 4-star read. I'm going to listen to the second book of Clash of Kings, also by George R.R. Martin, in August. And then when I get finished with this audiobook, I'm going to listen to this one next. I also picked Angel Falls by Kristin Hannah. I'm in the middle of this, so I'm rolling it over to August. But I love Kristin Hannah. Her books are always amazing. And I chose The Four Winds. This is a reread. I absolutely loved this. The audiobook is just as good as their book. So if you have not listened to this or read this book yet, you need to read and listen to it. Or one or the other. It's good both ways. And I put Firstborn by Will Dean. It came out on the 5th of this month. My review will be up on my blog in a couple of days. But I also chose Certain Women by Madeline Lainge. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her last name, but I did not particularly care for that book, so I DNF'd that one and gave it away. I also DNF'd When Zachary Beaver Came to Town. I read that book back when I was in high school or middle school one. I think it was middle school. And I enjoyed it then, but I don't enjoy it now. So I put that in a little free library. Riding the Edge, I also DNF'd. But so far, July has been my best reading month so far. I listened to Farmer Boy, which is the second book in the Little House on the Prairie series, and it was super good. I'd recommend this series. I plan on listening to the third one in August. Oh, I also chose Before I Saw You. That book is a 5-star read. I gave that back to my neighbor. That's why I don't have it here with me. I read their graphic novel, Gerard. Or it's not a graphic novel, it's a manga. And I gave it 2 stars. I didn't like it. So I gave that one away as well. I done a reread of Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. Tearjerker. But that was another 5-star read. I read Wonder Woman Warbringer by that was a 5-star read. Highly recommend the DC Icon series. All by different authors. And I started this new series. I'm actually in the middle of the Dragon of Destiny. It's the Geronimo Stilton books. And I highly recommend them. They're cute and super quick reads. They're a children's series. The first book being A Christmas Tale. I highly recommend this series. It's just, the artwork is absolutely beautiful. Let me get the Dragon of Destiny real quick. And then we'll get on to what I watched. But this is the Dragon of Fortune. I said the artwork is just absolutely beautiful. I'm also doing a reread because I really want to watch the movie of Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm going to finish this as soon as I finish recording this to watch the movie. I'll probably watch the movie tomorrow. Yeah. But this is such a good book. If you haven't read it yet, go and read it now. It's set between Seattle, Washington, and Florence, Italy. And it definitely makes you want to go visit Italy. It's just so good. It's sad, but it's good. I highly recommend this book. Alrighty, on to what I watched. I watched the first Doctor Strange because it's been a minute since I watched that one. It was good. I watched I Do But I Don't. That one is funny, but is oh so good. That was on, I believe it was on Prime, but it's a rom-com. I absolutely loved it. I watched The Baby Proposal. That was also on Prime, and it was absolutely hilariously good. The acting was phenomenal. I watched Stop the Wedding. Also another good movie. White Chicks. It's one of my favorite comedies. If you haven't watched that, you need to go watch that now. It's just hilarious. I watched Escape from Mr. Lemoncella's Library. It is a children's or young adult movie. I really enjoyed it. It's on Netflix right now. I watched Baymax, the TV show. I'm just wondering, I don't know why I waited so long. That little show is so cute. If you haven't watched it, it's on Disney Plus. You need to watch it. It is so funny and cute. I also watched Descendants. I loved the music in that show or movies. If you have not watched that, you need to. I recommend it. And Marry Me, that movie. If you love J-Lo and you love Owen Wilson, you'll love that movie. And it's just a phenomenal movie. Highly, highly recommend it. It's on Prime and it's on Peacock. Highly, highly recommend. I recommend all the shows that I've watched this month. Alright. On to what I'm going to be reading for August. Right down the middle. And I'm going to go ahead and pick 2. Alright. And the first two picks are... I'm going to go with this one first. Okay. Put book pick 1. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and repick that one because I unhauled that one already. Okay, repick book number 2. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty. The first 2 books for August is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley and At First Sight by Nicholas Sparks. Alright. Book number 3 is just 1 second. Okay, so I'm trying to pick number 3. Pick one right off the top. Oh, okay. My Dark Vanessa. Just a second. My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. Alright. Book pick number 4. We're gonna go with this one. Alright, a thriller. Hold on just a second. Alrighty, so instead of I Let Her In, I'm going to read I Invited Her In by Adele Parks. Alright. Number 5. I might go with one more in this one. There we go. Alright. Murder list. The Murder List by Hank Philippi Ryan. Alrighty. Last one for this. And it is going to be okay, we're gonna go with this one. Okay, repick. And hold this one. And that one is going to be this one. The hate list. Alrighty. The Hate List by Jennifer Brown. Alright. And the next pick is going to be my 2022 books. And that book is going to be this one. Okay, I gotta take that one out because I already read that one. Repick. This one. Alright. It is The Light Between Oceans by M. L. Stedman. And I'm going to try and go for one more. Okay. And that one's going to be this one. I'm currently reading these. So, repick. Okay. A Timely Revolution by Tempe W. Wade. I'm excited to read this one. Alright, on to what I'm going to be watching. And I think that might have been it. I might have grabbed the wrong cup. So I think that was my first movie, which is Royally Wrapped for Christmas. So we're going to go with a couple more. I'm still planning on watching Love and Gelato first, though. Alright. Second pick is going to be The Hate You Give. Okay. This way. 2 wolves. Okay. And I'm also gonna watch One of Us is Lying, because I listened to the audiobook for that, and it was really good. Fatal Flip. Okay. But we're gonna go with one more. Last one. Okay, another Christmas movie. Jingle Bell Christmas. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be reading. Oh, I also chose a Kindle book, which is Bad Nightstand by Elise Faber. I'm going to finish that in August as well. Have you read or watched any of these movies / books or listened to them? Let me know down in the comments below. And I'll be back with another fun video soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. And tell your friends. Bye guys!